Hello, everyone. Today, we are going to learn about philosophy of science. And to tell about philosophy of science, we have Jamil Haddad with us, who has done his master's from London School of Economics in philosophy of science. Hello, Jamil.
Hi, Ankita. Hello.
So, just help us out here to understand what is philosophy of science.
Today we are in a very scientifically progressed stage in humanity. We tend to take scientific knowledge as true, as almost, divine, like we cannot argue against it. It starts off by questioning whether these truths are really that true and how do we know that they are true. So, in a sense, philosophy of science is really questioning the methodology of science and questioning how do we know that the knowledge of science is true and what does it mean for it to be true?
All of this sounds too deep and insightful to me. So, what kind of people will be suited for this course?
To be honest, it's not for everyone. It requires a very specific interest. People who are interested in philosophical thinking, asking why things happen, how do we know, it's really for that kind of people.
And this is a very interesting question. That in what way this course is useful for humanity? Like in these days, why is this course very useful?
That's a very big question. In order to do science properly, you have to ask these tough questions about science that many scientists don't ask. It's important in the sense if we want to evolve scientifically and understand the role of science in our world today.
So it's like the basic of the studying, like whatever we study, why do we study it for? And is it even true what we are studying?
If you ever were given an equation in a science class, and the first question that
Hmm.
comes to your head is, okay, how do I know that this equation is true?
So how do I know what I know, and how can I trust even that the knowledge, the piece of knowledge is coming?
Exactly, yeah. How do I trust it? It's very interesting to dig deep and understand where all these theories came from.
So, Jamil, tell us. So now, if someone is interested in this course, where in this world they can find this course if they want to opt for it?
If you're going from school and you want to pursue something like this, then you either go into philosophy as a bachelor or a
Uh-huh.
science bachelor. And then from there, you can do a master's in philosophy of science. In the world, you can find masters in philosophy of science all over Europe and America
So most of the courses are available across America, and that's it, right?
and Europe.
In Europe. Great. So, what kind of the jobs and other opportunities it opens for you if you have done masters in philosophy of science?
One of the most chosen career paths could be uh, going into doing a PhD and then becoming a professor at a university. So
Hmm.
the way I like looking at it is if you don't really want to uh, go into being a professor in a university, then think of it as a tool that really shapes your mind and really opens up your mind to things that you didn't think was possible.
Hmm. I think it makes people more open, and their thinking is very clear because now they know the foundations of it. A lot of
Exactly.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really, you said it well. It does make your thinking very clear. If you talk
Hmm.
to someone who has a PhD in philosophy of science or even a master's in philosophy of science, you will instantly see that they communicate very clearly.
Okay. So, what about the remuneration in this field? What do you think where they stand?
Yeah. So, I mean, it really depends, like I said, because you can become many other things. So it can
Hmm.
lead you into engineering, into research, and
After doing masters in philosophy of science, whichever profession they pick, they are paid like that.
so I forgot to mention it. It's pretty important. So for students who do IB, the International
Huh.
Baccalaureate, as part of their
Yes.
diploma program, they have to take a course called Theory of Knowledge, TOK. So people who have done Theory of Knowledge, if you liked it, then
Hmm.
definitely consider something like philosophy of science.
So it was great having you, Jamil. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much. My pleasure being here. And